Hey Pilates teachers, it's Linda Lippin here from Linda Lippin Pilates and the Pilates Teacher Mastermind VIP program. I'm so happy to see you guys today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I consider to be the most interesting piece of teaching Pilates, and that is creating the roadmaps that we create that help our clients get from where they are to where they want to be. In many ways, we all kind of do the same thing, right? We teach Pilates, we work with similar equipment, we work with similar exercises. And I'm saying similar because, in a way, objectively, they're the same, but we know that, different programs have changed things a little bit or changed orders or changed names. So I'm just saying, within reason, we're doing similar exercises, we're using very similar equipment, and what's different about each of us and what's different about all of our approaches are actually the road maps that we create to get our clients to their goals. And that's, I think, where teaching Pilates gets the most interesting. Now, a lot of us have learned other people's roadmaps, right? That's one of the things that I'm teaching soon in the Pilates Progressions with Purpose workshop that I'm doing for the month of February, right? What I'm teaching in that is the roadmaps that I have, the ones that I've kind of honed down for a whole host of issues over 30 years of teaching both classical and contemporary Pilates on both classical and contemporary apparatus. So I have, that together. But what I would expect folks to do with that information is not only teach the actual line on the map of the roads that I have picked to get there, but use that information to go ahead and forge your own paths and forge similar roads for similar clients, but in your own ways. And that I think is the beauty and the creativity of what we do in terms of teaching Pilates. So it doesn't always have to be about new equipment, and it doesn't always have to be about new techniques, and it doesn't always have to be about new stuff. It can simply be a slightly newer or more interesting roadmap that gets a client from point A to where they want to go on point D quicker and easier than another route that they've taken in the past, or even another route that you have taken in the past and that you have taught in the past. Right? That for me is where Pilates gets interesting. That for me is where Pilates gets creative. So if this sounds interesting at all to you, and you have clients who are coming into you with different causes of lower back pain and neck and shoulder pain or osteoporosis, or you've got really tight, athletes and golfers, or you've got really loose dancers and gymnasts, whatever it is, we are going to cover the actual Pilates progressions within a studio, both classical and contemporary, that I have found to be the most efficient for getting clients to their goals, i.e. getting out of pain, i.e. better function, or better rotation for the golf game, or whatever that looks like for those clients. And I'm going to freely share kind of all the information and all of the maps that I've developed that are efficient and work and that I've been using for the last few decades, and hope that you guys who take that workshop will then be able to take that information, bring it into your own practices, and come up with even better routes, right? With even better maps to help clients get to their goals using Pilates faster and easier. And that's kind of what I hope for, that you take what I've done and move on with it and expand it and grow with it. So if you are interested in this workshop, it starts next week. We are going to be meeting for 4 Tuesdays in a row from 1:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are 12 National Pilates Certification Program CECs for folks who take the workshop. We'll have a private Facebook group for discussion and do all of that stuff. I will put a link to the workshop registration page in the comments to this video, and I would love